Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. If Reddit were to add an NSFL flair so that we could tell the difference between NSFW, porn, and NSFL, gore and stuff, do you think it would be useful? Why or why not? I've subbed to so many subs that have the word porn in it that apparently my profile has been flagged NSFW. Power washing porn, sky porn, earth porn, food porn, etc. Zero sex porn. So, yes. Add levels of NSFW. I'd like to not be banned on various subs just because of my viewing preferences. Power washing porn is intensely sexual to me. I know a guy whose throat was pierced by his power washing marchie while power washing his car. What an awful sight that was it if it's sexual to you. I would like it personally. Lots of things are marked NSFW when it's not really, like this post for example. But along with that comes porn, which I don't really mind, but it also comes with NSFL stuff which I do mind very much. Spent a good few years looking at some gore shit and it's definitely colored my view on humanity in general. I saw the fucking nipple-belled post about that serial killer on that Thanks I Hate It sub and it just fucking turned my stomach and ruined my mood. It's not a big deal, but I'm really trying to preserve my mood these days. I don't mind gore or porn, but sometimes I don't care to see one or the other at any given time, so it'd be nice to know what I'm about to click on. Really would have liked you to say so. It'd be nice to know what I'm about to masturbate to. I agree that there should be different tags for porn and gore. Sometimes a person is chill with porn but hates gore, or even vice versa. I've often clicked on posts tagged NSFW on subs like r/tofu or r/confessions thinking it would be a funny story, and then I get bombed with a story about gore or even a photo a couple of times. It'd be nice to be able to avoid those. Honestly, my kind of people are chill with porn but hate gore. The naked human body. Cool. Boobs aren't hurting anyone. They feed children and are nice to look at. Gore serves no purpose whatsoever. If you're okay with gore but not porn, then here I don't think we're gonna hit it off. Edit. Damn, this is really a case of Bush v Gore. You got me with Bush v Gore. Well done, my friend. Gore serves no purpose whatsoever. Random senseless gore may not, but a lot of subreddits with gore absolutely did IMO. I think it is actually very informative to see some of the violence that is a part of the daily lives of people in the Middle East, for instance. There's also a lot of gore that is scientifically or medically interesting, if not directly beneficial to your field, for instance. Like I remember during the Boston Marathon bombing, a picture of a guy holding the artery closed of a dude who got his leg blown off. That was cool to know, and even helpful info should I ever get myself into a good old-fashioned bombing scenario. There's also some surgeries that are gnarly but interesting, like a video I saw on here of a subdural hematoma surgery, where a dude's skull is cut open and taken off like a Pringles can lid, then a giant mass of blood is water-gunned out of his head before his brain is cauterized with an iron. Finally, even some stuff on the old Watch People Die subreddit was interesting in terms of what can happen for a variety of OSHA violations, or even just giving an appreciation of your life. I agree with this. Something more like you see in movie ratings, nudity, gore, foul language, etc., and you can choose multiple. I swear I've seen a NSFL tag on Reddit before. Yeah, it used to be a thing. There also used to be a gore tag, probably many more. Weird it was removed. Some people still use the abbreviations in their title, like so, at the beginning or end if the post title. Edit. Apparently it wasn't a tag, it was just a flair. Honestly, never noticed it was just a flair. It seemed so universally used with similar design. It was removed as Reddit got bigger. It was a commonly used flair that looked the same as the current NSFW label thing. Either way, Reddit has since wanted to distance itself from subreddits that are dedicated to things like that. This is the reason we will never see a NSFL or similar tag. It would represent the company accepting in some sense the things that are posted, which is bad for advertising. Yes. Sometimes gorish stuff gets onto front page, like the pics showing the beheading of the French teacher. I would have appreciated a warning and didn't really was interested seeing something like this. /DMS exploding with dozens of guys asking for links. I don't have one and fuck you all. What? Beheading of the French teacher. Can somebody explain me why did a teacher got beheaded? The guy who beheaded the teacher was a Muslim and he was offended by cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad that the teacher showed in a class on free speech. That would be nice because I like boobs, but not from the inside angle. Opposite here, there's such a massive amount of porn when you browse r/all that I thought maybe I'll just block NSFW, but that also blocks morbid articles, that crazy car crash that happened on the I-90 and the teacher screaming the N-word at their students. I don't mind porn, but it's too much to wade through on the front page. I just wish there was a porn tag that's for porn, like that cloud in the sky that looks like a penis is not NSFW. I'd like to see that over the 100th hit I pussy for the day. Edit. Hell, even blocking NFSW right now would filter this thread from your front page. Very useful. If guts and gore pop up, it's no big deal. But I work at a school. Any sort of porn is like instant fired. You and I are the only people in this thread who prefer gore over porn apparently. P. Count me in also. But what if it's both? NSFL would most likely overrule. It's called Hitai and it's art. Removed. Excuse my ignorance, but what does the L stand for in here? Life. I always thought it was not safe for lunch. As in you don't want to look at it while eating. Kind of, it can sometimes contain really depressing or innocence-losing stories, for example. Like the first time you read Lord of the Flies or 1984 type of feeling. My lunches are sad enough that I wouldn't mind that. It originally meant not safe for lunch as in it would make you sick, but then it got turned into not safe for life over years of people misusing it. I never knew this. I assume from the first time I saw the acronym and the content associated with it that it meant life. It just made sense. Of course lunch does too. By life marks a more significant escalation, in that even if it didn't jeopardize your job, you would still not want to experience it. It would be very useful because I want to see TID, not a bloody 12-car gang beat up. Or someone's decaying corpse. Keep going, I'm almost there. Please, for the love of all that is good and SFW. Porn is a-okay by me, but I have a hardline panic trigger for gore. NSFL tags are amazing. I really don't understand why some people are fascinated by gore. Here's a video of a teenage girl getting killed by a cartel gang with her face being peeled off. Why would you think for a second that I'd like to see that? Fuck off with that shit. Not all gore is fucked up torture. For instance, gore in a medical setting has uses for people in medical or those who just want to learn more about anatomy. Okay, but this is Reddit, so gore equals fucked up shit. Morbid curiosity is a very powerful thing. Plus, there are people who are just sick of living in a censored world where everything is sugar-coated. They want to see the dark side of reality. It's also a good reminder of how fragile your life is. I'm a veteran, I love me some NSFW, but I hate NSFL. Myself and lot of others in similar shoes would benefit from two separate flares. Reddit admins are actually testing new NSFW and NSFL tags at the moment. https www.reddit.com/r/modues/comments/hoac3v https www.reddit.com/r/modues/comments/icp. Yes, definitely. I'd block NSFL stuff entirely. I don't care about seeing naked people, but it really bothers me seeing dead/dying/very injured people. Yes, I would appreciate this. Also, we need a spider flare. This. I've nearly got a damn heart attack the other day from an front page post of a freaking huge ass spider. As a guy who unintentionally saw a leg blackened and eaten down to bone by gangrene, yes, I think it would be very useful. I saw the colorized image of one of Jack the Ripper's victims and I thought I was messed up. Mind explaining how did that look? Since I do not wish to see it. I thought NSFL was not safe for Florida when I read this. If it's not safe for Florida, definitely not safe for life. The desired result would be the same. Everything is safe for Florida. I just wish people would tag posts and videos especially about rape, violence and such NSFW less than. Way too many times I've cried or almost had a panic attack because I read or saw something. I try to be careful about the subreddits I'm subbed to, but it's not fault proof. TW, NSFW, and NSFL. People don't know how to use the search function. Chaos would ensue. Let's be real though, Reddit's search function is hot garbage. I get better results on Google by searching whatever and putting Reddit in the text string. Hard agree on that. It's kinda sad really. I would like an animal cruelty flare. Yes, I'd much rather look at someone's ass instead of the rotting carcass of a 12-day-old deer. Additionally, things that actually aren't NSFW shouldn't be labeled as such. So like clicking on a blurred out NSFW picture labeled wife shows off hot pussy and it's a picture of dude's wife at the beach with their cat. Like, please stop that. Like, please stop that. This is Reddit, so that's not going to happen. It's like asking people to stop using puns, which is not a very punny thing to ask of people, p.